The chart underneath is an interesting one as well. In fact, we've got one obviously dominant performer on that chart. This is the average size of closed won deals. We see that Sarah has a much bigger average deal size than the other guys. Now, again, I think it's a sort of chart you use it in connection with some of these other things: the size of the pipeline, the conversion rate, how much pipeline's being created.
Yeah, you don't want to assume here that Sarah is just outperforming the rest of the team. That's not necessarily what this is showing. She could have you know, a better customer, she could have better opportunities, she could be a more senior member of the team. So it's not necessarily that Sarah is outselling the rest of the guys, but you know, she's doing something different. Let's look at what she
It's the
might
point
be
it's
doing
giving you the information,
correct,
rather than assuming that Sarah's got, you know, a higher average deal. It's giving you the information for you then to go and have a conversation and, you know, start to coach. Is she doing something that Sean isn't?
But yeah, perhaps we let Sarah sit down with Sean and, you know, she worked it out with him.
I'll tell you where I've seen the analysis, the next stage of analysis work very effectively. If you're using products on your opportunities, which you almost certainly should be. If you're using products, I don't care what you sell, you almost certainly should be using products. But if you're using products, you can then categorize your products by, for example, core products, optional products, service contracts, and this kind of thing. So you can create a field and just categorize them. And what you often find, what we found with a bit of research with one of our customers was, I can't remember the figure, I think it was 60% difference, I think, between the highest and the lowest performer. And when you looked at it, it's because the highest performers, they are regularly adding some of those non-core or ancillary products or support contracts, or you know, it wasn't just about the number of products, they were consistently adding those other ancillary products to the opportunity.